If you placed wood in a very hot environment with no oxygen, would it be possible to melt wood? You can heat the wood enough to soften the lignin and then bend it. This is maybe the closest you can get to anything similar to melting it. Once it cools, it will stay as it was bent. This is how acoustic guitar makers bend the sides of a guitar. It's a common technique in making furniture as well. Quote closing square bracket. That's how you make charcoal. You do that, then heat the charcoal up to a few thousand degrees, still with no oxygen, and it evaporates directly. Carbon doesn't have a liquid phase at normal atmospheric pressure. In any event, by the time you get it to the melting point of any of the customarily solid elements which compose it, it will no longer be wood. It will have broken down chemically. So, way less scientific here, but this is exactly what you do to make charcoal for fire starting. You heat up any natural material in a nearly airless, small container with a vent to off-gas the wood, alcohol and other impurities. It's really cool because you end up with a carbon skeleton of whatever you put in the tin. Highly recommend trying it. Edit. Spellcheck got me. Single quote closing square bracket. Destructive distillation happens first. If you keep it contained without air, the volatile chemicals are produced and it ends up leaving charcoal behind. I actually remember seeing it on an episode of Mr. Wizard as a kid. Single quote closing square bracket. Did someone see a picture of a sculpture on Reddit and then become inspired to ask if wood melts? You can burn wood and melt the wood ash. It's an ancient Japanese technique for creating pottery, using an anagama, wood-burning kiln. It's not exactly the same but pretty close to simply melting wood. You do precisely what you asked, deprive the kiln of oxygen while continually supplying it with fuel, wood. I was a ceramics major in college and we did this regularly. Quote closing square bracket. Wood is made up of a network of cellulose. So all the molecules are in some way tethered to each other. In order for the free movement required of a liquid, the chemical bonds must be broken. We call these types of polymers thermoset bows. Once they are cross-linked, they cannot be remolded. Everything becomes tethered in a local area. Yes, you can melt wood, but not all at once. It's made up of many different molecules which will melt at many different temperatures, but at a certain point it will all resemble a liquid. It will take unbelievably high pressure and high temperature to achieve. Once it is all liquid, if it were somehow exposed to oxygen, it would burn faster than gunpowder. The hydrocarbonic composition of wood make it impossible to reach its melting point. It degrades before getting there, turn into another substance. However, it is possible to speculate its melting point. It would be around 800 degrees Celsius. However, it degrades with around 400 degrees Celsius.